Let's discuss now how to actually construct logos. First of all, you want to ensure that your logic and your evidence is understandable. One way to make your logic understandable is to define ideas clearly. The best way of doing this is to understand denotation and connotation. Denotation is the dictionary definition of a word. It's what you find when you look something up on dictionary.com or open up Webster's Dictionary of American English. Connotation is a little bit different. Connotation is the emotional, societal, cultural associations that individuals and entire groups of people have with a particular word. For instance, the word manipulation has various meanings. If we think about what the connotations of that word are, they're fairly negative. We think about being treated like a puppet or being used for somebody else's gain. But the word manipulation itself really just means to be able to use one's hands in a skillful way. So you have to think about when that word changed and when it began to carry those negative connotations. Another way to ensure that your logic is understandable is to consider cause and effect. Always think about what would happen if people took your plan and put it into action. What would happen if they didn't do so? Also consider what has already happened because your perspective is in place or isn't in place. What's playing in the background here is one graduate student's Rube Goldberg cause and effect machine. If you haven't touched on who Rube Goldberg is, check out his website. Think about that game Mousetrap. Every piece in this example and in that game fits into the other. Each one is necessary in order for the next to happen. And one change in one piece is going to affect the entire whole. You should also consider helping the audience see what you're saying. These numbers here refer to the readings from 6 minutes entitled 17 Ways to be a More Persuasive Speaker. This visualization is by Yang Lui. It's called East versus West. And what she does in here is show us what the differences are between her experience living in Germany, which is represented by the blue, and growing up in China, which is represented by the red. For instance, this one is titled Party. You can tell right away what a party in the West is like, different small groups of people, individuals, versus a party in the East, which is one unified whole. Everyone is equal. In addition, use metaphors and analogies to enrich your speech. Work to create comparisons that help you connect your big topic to your specific audience. Think about that broken heart image. It doesn't literally mean someone broke your heart, but that's what love feels like to you. And your audience is going to understand that idea because they're going to be able to visualize it and connect to it. For instance, instead of explaining that it is useless to deny images of gender inequality in popular culture today, Lauer instead uses this analogy to create a more engaging image of what this is like. Next time, making your evidence logical.